I better see some buttons being checked, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, confirm on the butt check.
Hey, there we go. The gold burst. Skippy.
Yeah.
Not Bridget is still on the table, so you know what? I'm not gonna complain.
Also, shout out to homeboy in the pink hat back there on the melee, watching the melee setup. Saw him getting down for a second.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
You know.
I love it. I mean, it's already early. The crowd's already getting active.
Oh yeah, no, look, I love, as many of y'all know, like melee was one of my first loves. I love melee. I love the community. People are a little weird in the melee community. It's kind of fun.
Pretty quirky.
Yeah, they're a little quirky, but they're aged quirky because now people just have real jobs. You know, everyone's in they're pushing 30. And we don't have young bloods in the scene anymore. So, you're weird and everyone's just yeah, but he been like that. That's 10 years in the making.
About as quirky as you can be with a 9 to 5.
Exactly.
Just about.
Exactly. Oh, okay, but I do see the Nago. Sitting down Mao underscore Kitty.
Let's see. Yeah, but I was going to say, I believe Eastern Washington's very own, so all my PNW folk in there, she is.
Yeah. Now talk to me a little bit about, because I know you've been on the Bridget grind. I know you've been on the competitor grind recently. So talk to me a little bit about the matchup. What's going through your head? You're dropping in, you're like, I don't know this Nago, but I got to learn real quick.
This matchup is a very peculiar one, I will say. So, as is tradition, you get a lot of those incredibly strong neutral tools. But, once again, you are getting out risk rewarded. There shouldn't be too much in regards to getting hit by Nago. You can get clipped by those random Beyblades right there, already trying to get that matchup started. But in the meantime, you're just kind of sitting here and just trying to make sure that Nago is under animal control.
Oh, yeah. No, and it's going to be, you know that, you only need the one if you're the Nago player, right? It's I found it. All right, it's game time. So you just gotta wait for your moment, and there it is. You get a little blood back going here. Yeah, locked in, BeanBagels.
Nago is almost plot armor the character. Feels like even when he has 1 HP left, which is something very common with that blood rage, you can never quite count him out.
Yeah, you absolutely can't, and I like that Kitty is kind of playing to that mentality, right? Using the Flex Shield when you're at low HP, you're still no, I have a chance. I'm always in, so you're willing to spin. I like that, but right now, BeanBagels getting the mix started up. Ooh, shimmied out the throw. We were a mile away. Let's call Roger in on the scene real quick, though.
Yep, got to get that double trouble coming out here, and bringing Big Homie from the top rope.
Yup, high-low time. We go for the throw. What's the reset? Oh, okay. Yep. Wild assault pressure.
I like that. Keeping things a little bit clean there. Tries to go for the super. Well, again, one more read will do it, but not quite going to be the case. BeanBagels takes game number 1.
Yeah, it was a little stressful. I feel like, you threw up the Hell Wheel super. You're like, oh, okay, let me, let me just get this out of here. But once it doesn't kill, that last little bit of HP can be so scary. All right, finds the hits there. Goes for wild assault. Oh, finding the 6B could be bad, though. BeanBagels is not a blocker. Let it be known. Hey. In true NorCal fashion, we are not blocking. Hey,
what's all my reason though? Wait. There we go. Goes for the low. New technology coming out here from that Season 4 Tech Laboratory.
What do we got? Should be able to take it.
Oh, I love that setup so much.
Yeah.
Goes for the traditional high there. Can steal one more with a 50-50. Striking and throwing. Is this soul bad guy or a cute little girl?
I love that Ender because she's just holding up the teddy bear. She's not even playing the game with you no more. She's just I'm thinking about other things. I got nappies on my mind.
Saying, especially when you get those freeze frames, it's peak.
Oh, okay. Roger to get back down safely. Punish that 2S. But through the wall we go.
This is bad. I don't know about spending that RC there, but now Kitty seems to have a different plan in mind.
Yeah, I think Kitty might have thought, that last hit wasn't going to be the one that sealed the deal. Was already kind of, buffering RC. Ooh, good 6P clash, but 2S a little bit too far away to kind of find a hit there. Trying again with the 6P. I think maybe a little too locked in on the BeanBagel resets right now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I see the vision with trying to press into that scooter, but you got to find a different button. 6P is not quite the one for you. Uh-oh. Burst comes out from BeanBagels, believes that he can do it. Believes he can take this round.
No, you got to believe in yourself. You and I were just talking about that. Believe in yourself harder than you believe in your opponent. Oh. Burst is online. Are you going to do it just to get out of the pressure? How can he just let him? Yeah. Okay. What's it going to be? Oh, the trade could have been real bad for BeanBagels there. But, the trade gets you through to the end of the day, and now Oh, this is going to be a wall break. This is going to be damage. All 3 hits, get a little bit of your blood back. 50% just like that. How you liking it?
This is one of those spots where it's like, oh wow, I swear that this matchup is winning. But then you get to this point and you're like, all right, I have no burst. I have to make pretty hard reads against Nago just to continue pressure with no meter, and then it becomes a lot scarier.
Yeah, and through the wall we go once again. Not going to have any positive or any plus frames, so BeanBagels, you're just going to have to earn it. BRC for good pressure. Honestly, you get you get into the blood sweet spot range, but now that BeanBagels is in, you're really going to wish you had that meter.
I like that go for one more reset. Oh, no! Oh, that's really bad. Wasn't able to get the second hit of that 50-50. Now gets clipped by the JH. This is real bad for BeanBagels.
Yeah, 2 clones, though. That's going to be a lot of blood. PRC, we're not going to opt into super for the free pressure. Now, Kitty, you got a decent amount of meter. BeanBagels, you better be careful. Ooh. But he's taking the bakery with him. Gets the throw, gets game 2 online. Kitty, though, I'm noticing a couple of the pieces started being put together, so... You know, you're not out of the woods yet. You got game 2. Yeah, let's see what else we got.
I was going to say, like, you know, on defense, it feels like we're finally starting to see some of that defensive adaptation coming out from Kitty. Like we said, look at that. Not getting hit by as many 50-50s. Gets clipped, trying to fuzzy it, though. Happens to the best of us.
Yup. Ooh, jumps up there to make sure you got enough time for the super to connect. What do we got with the plus frames? It's mix time. Yeah, empty jump throw. We'd love to see it. So, uh-oh. Well, okay. We've seen this mix once before. This time, Kitty with the blocks correctly.
Yep. Plus frames. Kitty finally taking his turn. Was already so scared to press there. Now trying to deal with this ever-rising blood.
Yeah, I even like the space that Kitty put up there because this is what you were hunting for. Oh, the 5K doesn't quite connect. You're going to need to find one more, but just rocking the baby on a BeanBagels.
Man, barely fighting the other side there. Good stuff to BeanBagels so far. It feels like each of these rounds is almost like actually just a plot armor round, right? It seems like, oh wow, I got the good lead, then I'm getting beat up right now, and then afterwards has to barely find hits to end to close it out.
Yeah, still, you know, just maintaining that composure, you know? Sort of an advantage that you have in when you have at least a decent control of the neutral and you haven't just been blown up in a while, playing with like a little bit more confidence can help in those situations so much. BRC into the DP, punish the deflect shield. BeanBagels, wrap it up.
Yep, NorCal successfully defended against the P&W invaders. BeanBagels going to be moving on in that winner's side of the bracket. Still trying to get out of these demonic pools, I got to say. Oh my goodness.
It's not easy. It's not easy. We got killers out in these pools. That's, you know, I don't feel like, you know, you're from NorCal. You've been around the guild house scene. That's just kind of how it is, you know? Like, you show up to bracket and you're like, oh, I got round 1 into Brone, huh? That's how it is? All right, type stuff. Oh, the Apology Man's still here? We didn't start Apology Man and losers? What do we do? Like...
Yeah, I mean, there's I don't know. Sometimes you just get NorCal, you just get